The Stark Foundation wants you to take a trip back to the 1920s by celebrating with them at the W.H. Stark House. Drew Watley joins me today to tell us about it. Thank you so much, Drew, for joining us. So let's get started. A very awesome, exciting event we got coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm glad to be here, Troy. So at the W.H. Stark House, we like to every spring celebrate the Roaring 20s because our family lived in the house during the 1920s. And to do that, what we normally do is do some crafting activity. We have some drinks and refreshments that celebrate the period, and we do whole house tours of the historic house that we have.
So what are some historical little details that you think are cool about the Stark House? I mean, me personally, having never been there quite yet, but still, it seems like a very interesting place to, again, take a trip back in time.
Well, it's a beautifully restored house. It's left intact. It was built in 1895, and we have all of the original furnishings of the home. And again, one of the periods they really lived through was the 1920s. They did a lot of hosting. We have all of the lady of the house's dresses from the 1920s. So we have all different kinds of original artifacts. And then again, to complement that, we try to make our own little artifacts with crafting activities like making bow ties and fascinators. For the kids, these guys. And then we also celebrate by having mocktails, which are
cheers to that.
non-alcoholic cocktails.
Right.
Because if you remember, during the 1920s, Prohibition was enforced. So we enforced Prohibition at our event. So it's non-alcoholic, and it's fun for the whole family.
Of course.
With our mocktails.
Pretty much recreating the 1920s, almost to a T in a sense.
Yeah, we try.
It's a pretty nice opportunity to explore beautiful downtown Orange as well.
Yeah, because the other great timing of this is that it's during Art in the Park in downtown. So if you come down to downtown Orange, we've got a ton of stuff going on that day. We've got Art in the Park all throughout. You've got the art museum that's right next door, and then you have us. So you can easily make a whole day out of coming down to downtown Orange.
Absolutely, and again, like you said, the Stark House, again, not only a significant landmark in Orange, but again, plays a lot of historical significance for many of its residents as well. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate it. So, again, this Saturday, April 7th, from 10 a.m. to 4 at the Stark House in Orange. So, again, be sure to check it out. Again, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, we hope to see all y'all there.
All right. Thanks a lot.